humongous cities in this state, when they were going to build airports, there were a lot of places that weren't ready for them. And Harlingen, this little bitty town in the south, said, we'll take you. So Harlingen was Southwest's 4th airport, I believe, and has been here for over 30 years now. So this mural was done by John Aritakis. He's done quite a few of the murals along the way, probably the most out of any of the artists that you'll see. So just really good stuff. It depicts pretty much all of the valley life, from the beach to the birding. Which, if you guys have ever been over to Estero Llano Grande, that looks like Jose. It looks like Jose. So I don't know. It might have been his picture. But anyway. So the funny thing that I heard about all of the artists, they're all in the valley. Not all of them are from the valley, but the ones who are not from the valley all came down because of a woman. So, you know, I guess there must be great women in the valley. I don't know. There's a great guy. My husband's from the valley. So. All right, guys, we're going to head out this way and go on across the street. So,
waddle, waddle, quack,
hey,
quack,
Mike,
waddle,
where'd he go?
quack, quack. Yeah, I'm over here, boo. I got it. Albert, you've ever put a little phone here? Video.
I know.
So congratulations, you can now do what is the hardest thing to do on a Segway, and that is skate. That is the hardest thing to do.
What happens when you sneeze on these things? You lift hard.
Thank you.
And the railroads to make something successful. So Harlingen actually naturally sits below the river, so he built a canal system that brought the natural flow of the water to irrigate the fields. He did a lot of work getting the Midwest farmers down to start farming crops down here. And of course, he brought the railroads here. This was actually a junction, so a couple of fun names back in the day were Six-Shooter Junction. Yes, they had a few gunfights. And Rattlesnake Junction, so there might have been a couple rattlesnakes here too, I guess. But he founded the city in the early 1900s, and he named it after the railroad guy, Lot. Was it Uriah Lot?
Yes.
Yeah. He was from the Netherlands. His family was from the Netherlands, and he was from New Jersey. And both places, the Netherlands was Van Harlingen, or Van Harlingen. Harlingen. I can't say it. Yeah. And then, so that's how Harlingen actually got its name. The cool thing is that in the Netherlands, the same canal system had been built, and he patterned it off of that as well.
Segway trip gone wrong.
We're gonna hop up on the sidewalk. This is one of the most spectacular murals because it's just mind-blowing to me. This was done in the pointillistic style, which means it's stippled on dot by dot. The artist that did this had one helper that did it with him, so it was just the two of them. And they did it all in black and white, and then they came back in and added the color. You will find pretty much anything and everything that you can imagine Valley Life to be here in this one mural. I think it's pretty spectacular. I could sit here and look at it for hours and still find new stuff. The funny thing about this one was the guy was doing it at night, and because it was in the summertime and it was hot, so he was doing it at night. And this little old lady came and started yelling at him one night because she thought he was doing graffiti on the wall. So he wasn't. He was commissioned to do it. So here's it. Old Dusty Cove. Watch the car. Okay. Come down to the middle. When I get in front of me, David.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the left here. Good job. Alright, so this is another one of the John Aritakis. You'll see all of his are pretty easy to recognize as being his murals. Just because they are very, very lifelike. All of his murals are very lifelike. This is the tribute to Bill Haley in the Comets, who got famous for Rock Around the Clock in 1955. So Elvis might have been the king of rock, but you know what? So was this guy. So he's a Harlingen native. We actually have quite a few Valley natives that are pretty hot. Tommy Lee Jones, I don't know if you guys know from LaFeria. He was from LaFeria. Bill Haley, Harlingen. Of course, we've got Freddie Fender, who's got his big old water tower. Everybody knows that. I'm like, you have made it when you got your own water tower. That's all I have to say. Have you been there?
Actually, I have a nativity scene with the Oaxaca paintings.
Do you really? Oh, how cool is that? John is actually going to be going there in a month.
Yeah, I haven't set my schedule yet.
Somewhere around May or so, he's planning a trip to see some of his buddies there, and he's gonna go get the scoop. So,
You're gonna catch the Oaxaca dragon?
yeah, he's gonna go catch the Oaxaca dragon. That's right.
But just don't eat the lizard.
That's right. Don't eat the lizard. So this is a really cute one. And then if you guys just turn around right where you stand and look at the literacy building, you'll see the one that is then over there. And that one's got got a dragon on it, and the slogan there is "Learn to read, don't become extinct." So very cute there on the side of the University building. So we're gonna head this way. We're gonna get to the fun portion of the ride. So as you guys go through, this one is a little bit of a hop at the end. So just keep your knees loose and just make sure you lean into it. Okay.
Squirrel.
Get your feet. Get in. All right, come. Those people think that this is what it's, yeah, like all of that is sweet. All right, let's cross. These railroad tracks are bumpy, so keep your knees back. All right, so one fluid motion, come up over here, don't hit the manhole cover, but go straight on. Get a little bit of momentum, don't stop. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Lean in. Bend your knees forward, bend your knees.
Once you commit, stay committed.
Yeah. So just go to the sidewalk. Perfect. Just don't hit the manhole cover. just walk around and get blood circulating through your feet. Welcome to Jackson Street. Okay, y'all just watch the shrubs here. Keep right in the middle. Just watch so you don't hit anything. It's now the Schwab Art Studio, and Charles Schwab, I believe, painted all of these in the window. Rumor has it the embalming room is haunted here, so maybe one day we'll have a haunted downtown Harlingen store.
That's an idea.
Wouldn't that be fun? Give some big white.
Saturdays in the summer or May, whenever you start, is it's busier in the mornings?
We do them in the mornings because it's less busy. Yeah.
But then now.
You know what? I'm not sure. Because we just started in November. So you guys will see here as we pass by the Crest building, they still have the crest with the doorways. And the window displays are spectacular. And then as we pass by the D-Art Center, if you look, before you get to the truck, you can actually see the D scrolled in there. You can see it this way now. Hi. Hi. All sorts of fun shops down here. Okay, just watch the wall. You don't want to come back too close to it. If you're going backwards, you actually can kind of put your hand back here and rest. Just turning against it, just be real careful turning up against the wall so you don't get tire marks. So this is the side of the Rialto Theater. That Rialto actually still has a marquee up front, which I love. This was the other theater that was here. Yeah, no drive-bys, okay. No hitting girls in her drive-bys. Got it. What do you think? No hitting the road. We're gliding. Thank you, Vanna. She's not wearing dresses anymore. So this is another one of the art center as we passed by it. Y'all saw the crest, right? The hardware store, which it's gonna be one of our last things that we go by. We went by it. It's Cooley's Classic Cars now. This is the Reese right here. This was actually one of the major hotels back in the day. It sits just a few